Hello, and welcome to Good Afternoon Premiere Video Editing Tutorials. Whether you're just starting out learning how to use Premiere Pro from scratch, or already have video editing experience, the following tutorials will guide you through all of the editing techniques you will need for your video classes. Video editing is a process. It's going to take time and practice. You're going to be slowly breaking down your videos into bits and pieces, which you'll combine into one cohesive final product. There will be many iterations of your video as well. You're going to get feedback from your professors, classmates, friends and family, and even yourself. And you're going to want to go back to tweak your video multiple times. But don't worry, Premiere Pro is a non-destructive software. So experiment. Have fun. You can always restart your project at any time without any harm being done to your original footage. And don't worry if you forget how to do something in Premiere Pro. It takes a lot of repetition to lock in an editing skill. If you forget how to do something, all of these videos will be made available to you for your reference at any time once you've completed this course. Lastly, there are a few hardware needs we should go over before we start editing as well. First, we need to make sure the computer we're using is appropriate for these courses. We should be using a Mac, preferably with Apple Silicon. And we should have at least 16 gigabytes of RAM, also known as memory. In order to determine what your computer is running on, all you have to do is go up to the top menu bar, select the Apple drop-down menu, and select About This Mac. Here, a pop-up window will show you exactly what you have. I currently have an Apple M2 chip, but my memory is 8 gigabytes. Although it's not the 16 gigabytes recommended, I can still edit some video, but if you start having larger file sizes, especially with 4K video, Premiere will start to slow down. So just keep that in mind. One more thing we need to do is determine how much internal hard drive space we have available on our Mac. To do that, just go down to More Information and scroll down until you see Storage. Storage will show you what's available and what your total is. You want to have at least a third available storage on your internal hard drive. If you have 50 gigabytes or less available, you will start to have noticeable problems with your computer slowing down, which will include Premiere Pro. Right now it looks like I'm only using about half, which is great, and I want to try to keep it this way. If you are having internal storage issues and you're almost full up, it means you are not using external hard drives as much as you should be. First, you're going to need your main editing hard drive, which should be a solid state drive, also known as an SSD. This is a great drive for editing, fast and reliable. Every time we start a Premiere Pro project, we should be using our external hard drive. We'll never edit on our internal hard drive on our computer. We also recommend having some backup hard drives. These ones don't have to be SSDs, which tend to be a little more expensive. Having a backup drive is important, but when you have old projects or old footage you want to hold on to, but don't need to edit, move those off of your editing hard drive and free up some space. We're also going to need an SD card and a card reader in order to record video footage or audio and then transfer it onto our computer and our external hard drive. Some computers come with card readers, but most don't these days, so you'll need to purchase an external card reader. They aren't too expensive though. Finally, we'll need to determine which version of Premiere Pro we are using. So all you have to do is to go up to Premiere Pro drop-down window, select About Premiere Pro, and at the very top you can see what version we are running and will be running the tutorials on. Premiere Pro likes to update a lot. You may need to update your version, and that's easy enough. All you have to do is open your Creative Cloud and check New Updates. Those will show up here. It looks like I'm totally up to date. You can also check your home, and it usually shows you what you need to update. Now that we have all of that out of the way, in the next video, we're going to start organizing our video footage and opening a Premiere Pro project.